welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these really awesome crochet dish scrubbies out of nylon tulle. So yes, this video does have a lot of breaks in it. I'm trying to cut down on y'all's watching time so I don't bore you to death. Also, if you would like to purchase any of these, you can find them in my shop on my website. I will link to that down below. So stay tuned and I will show you how to... Okay, y'all. Yes, I know I have not filmed in quite a while, and I will say this at the beginning of the next few videos so that everyone knows I didn't give up on y'all. I didn't get lost in the Dollar Tree or set myself on fire with a glue gun or anything. No. My phone died. And y'all know that I film these videos with my iPhone. It died, so I had to get a new one, and that took me about a week because these things are not cheap. So anyway, what I have here is dish scrubby, a dish scrubby. I have dish scrubbies. Yeah, I have dish scrubbies. And these are made from nylon tulle that you can get at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, pretty much any craft store. One of these little spools at Walmart is right around $2. I think it's like $1.97, and you can get 2 scrubbies out of one of these. So what you need, of course, is a spool of this, a pair of scissors, yarn needle, and a hook. This is a 9mm hook. You know, when I want to get like all gangster, I'll whip out my 9 and make scrubbies. Anyway, so go ahead and take this and make a slip knot just around your fingers. Take this part here, tuck it under the back, and pull it through. There's your slip knot. Now, you want to try to keep your stitches a little on the loose side. I have major problems with that. My stitches are very tight. But you want it to be kind of loose so that they'll be nice and puffy. So to start off, you want to clean your hook. That's terrible. To start off, you want to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now take your hook and put it in the very first stitch that you made. Boink! Grab your tulle, however you say it. You say it the way you want to say it. And pull it through for a slip knot. Awesome band, by the way. Chain 2, 1, and 2. Now you're going to work 14 double crochets into the center here. Now be careful, because if you can see right here, it kind of looks like this is the center. That's not. That is like the bottom part of your first stitch. Pull it apart and really find the center here and work into that, working over this tail as you go. And a little trick I have here, because these spools like to roll around everywhere. If you get one of those toilet paper roll holders, that's like a pedestal that stands up on the ground, does not mount to the wall, get one of those. These fit just right on there. So go ahead and make 14 double crochets into the center. And a double crochet is yarn over. In this case, we're not using yarn over. Go into that center, pull up a loop, pull through the first 2, and pull through the first 2. That's a double crochet. So you go around, into the center, grab it, grab it and pull through, wrap it around, pull through 2, wrap it around, pull through 2. So that was 2. Now you're going to do 12 more for a total of 14 all the way around. So I'm going to do that. And we'll pause the video and I'll come back and show you what to do next. Okay, so I have 14 double crochets into that center hole there. And I was working over my tail end all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and trim that off like that. Now what we are going to do for the, where did that come from? For the second row is, you might have to scoot this over a little bit. Don't go into this first double crochet, but make a slip stitch into the top of this initial chain 2. So here is your first chain here. Go up to that second chain up there, slip stitch. And this can be a little fiddly to work with sometimes, which is why I didn't show me making this whole thing on camera, because it could be slow going. Okay, now you have your slip stitch. You're going to chain 1. And now we're going to be making 2 single crochets into that same stitch. So if you can kind of pull that apart, you can see that is the stitch right there. This is your first double. Don't go in there. Go in that one right there. Right there. make a single crochet. Now make another single crochet in that same stitch. So now we have 2 in that same stitch. And that's what you're going to do all the way around for this row. You're going to make 2 single crochet in each stitch. Like I just showed, this can be a little difficult to see right here. This is your first double crochet. Be sure to not skip that one. Go into that and then pull up a loop, wrap it around, and then pull through. I'm going to do another one in that same stitch for 2. Okay, all the way around. Now these scrubbies are made up of 2 of these. So we're going to, excuse me, we're going to make this one, finish it off, and then we're going to make a second one. But the second one you do not finish off, and I will show y'all all of that. So go ahead and work all the way around, 2 single crochets into each stitch. Then when you get all the way back around, this initial chain 1 here, that's where you're going to make your slip stitch. I will show you that. Go ahead, 2 single crochets all the way around. Okay, I have made my way all the way back around, and as you can see, this is our first chain right here. I'm just going to slip stitch into that, chain 1, and then pull it through to finish it off like that. So now what we're going to do is sew in this end. I'm just going to trim that end off so that it's kind of flat. Now these needles here, I got these wool needles. They're from Knitter's Pride. Got them off of Amazon. Someone sent them to me straight from Amazon, and I absolutely love them. They're very, very easy to thread. So then you're just going to work your tail away, and be careful that you're actually going under your stitches here and not like running your needle through the actual nylon. Go behind the stitches, because if you run it through the nylon, it can be really difficult to pull your needle through, especially if you're using these. You have to be gentle with them, or else you're going to pull this little piece of plastic out. But a regular yarn needle works just fine. I just happen to really like these. Okay, so now we're going to trim that tail off. Now you're going to make another one, just like you did here, but when you get to the end, you are not going to slip stitch into that first chain 1, and you're not going to finish it off, because we're going to slip stitch them together. Okay, so go ahead and make another one, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have my second one here, and I'm just going to try to pull this off with a spool because I'm at the very end of it. I should have enough. So what we're going to do is put these 2 together. Now on our other one, this is the wrong side, and this is the wrong side on this one. Yeah, I know the hole here is a little bit bigger than what I usually have on mine, because I was trying to really make my stitches loose so that y'all could see. But what we're going to do now is, now that we're at the end, let's go into that first single crochet like this. Now put the 2 with the wrong sides together, and just go into any stitch here, any of the single crochets that you made. Put your hook straight through. So now you have both of them on your hook. You're going to pull this through for a slip stitch, just like that. Go into the next one. Make sure that you go into the one on this side too. Just loop over and pull through for a slip stitch, and that's going to fasten these 2 together and make them, you know, really durable, so that you can use them for a long time. And these, you can use these for quite a while. They're pretty resilient little things. Let's see. Okay, I did that one. You can also sanitize them if you want to. You can like boil a pot of water, take it off the heat, and then drop these in it for a minute or 2. You're not going to mess them up. It's okay to use these on Teflon. You can use it on Teflon. I use cast iron and stainless steel pans, but I did try it out on one Teflon pan that I do have, and it did not damage it. I also have a ceramic coated griddle that I make the kids pancakes on every now and again. It did not damage that either. So they're pretty safe. So basically now what we're doing, like I said, just slip stitching it together all the way around. And then when you get back over here, you're just going to, see what I'm doing here? You're just going to slip stitch into the last available single crochet and just finish it off, and use your yarn needle and work away your ends. That's all that you're going to do. Let me see. I might just finish this one on camera while I got it a-rolling. I hope I got enough. I'm running out here. This is going to be tight. You know how you play yarn chicken? You're like, please let me have enough yarn to finish this. And I think I will. But this is taking a little bit, so maybe I won't sit here and do it on video. Sometimes it does catch on your hook just like that, and you just have to pull it back out. But I will pause the video again while me and my slow self is putting these things together, and then we'll come back and look at the finished project once again, and I'll show you how I hide away the ends one more time. All right, so I just made my last slip stitch, and this is how much I had left. So yeah, I cut that a little close, but let me get my needle again, and I think the ends here look pretty even, so it shouldn't be too tough to thread this. Nope, there we go. Now just kind of, let's do it on this side. Just kind of run it down. Like I said, try to get actually behind the stitches and not run it through the fabric, which is basically a fabric. There we go. And once you hide the ends away like this stuff really grips onto itself, and you don't have to worry about the ends coming out. There we go. That looks good to me. And there we are. There's our scrubby. So, I hope that you enjoyed this brief little video. If you would, or even if you didn't, give me a thumbs up, please. Check me out on other forms of social media. I'll have the links to all of those in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time.